200, things might change. And it doesn't look like it's gonna. If I were to extend this line, it doesn't look like it's catching up to it anytime soon. But it looks like it's good for an uptrend. But again, it's gonna be a very slow uptrend. Geez, it's gonna go right now. So let me see. Around $2. No, sorry, around $10. Around May, in early May. So now it only went up close to, or at most, like let's say 50 cents. And that took 6 months. That took about 6 months. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 months and only went 50 cents. That's horrible. That's not even 10 cents a month. That's really, really horrible. Those returns are just worthless, really. 10 cents a month. That's not even a penny a day. But yeah, it's horrible. So stay away from it. I'm gonna plug it in here so you guys can see that. BSBK. See how that is. Bogota Financial Corporation. That's Colombian Bank, I'm assuming. It's picking up the my internet is a little slow, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But once that's loading up, I'm just gonna put in the next stock. So the next one I have is TRST. Come on, why is it taking a little bit long? So as that's loading, I'm going on to the next one, TRST. So it's at $33.36. Oh, it's at a downtrend, then it went flat. So you would have lost at least $5 if you bought at the high. So let's look at the range, 52-week range, 41, 52-week low, 26. Not a bad range. I would have preferred if it was 20 for the 52-week low. Like a $20 range ain't too bad. I do not like the volume. Let's see. It's at 33.36. It has potential to grow for a short-term move. But again, I just don't like it. It's too low of a volume. Too low of a volume. So TRST went on a downtrend, then went flat. Oh, it's below the 200. If it can catch up to the 200, it might have potential. Because in June, that's the last time it went up. Then it stood flat ever since June. What day was it? Yeah, early June. So it stood like that in early June. See now, then it dropped here on, I like how it shows the date. So July, around July 19th. So mid-July, put it that way. Then it started going down. So now it's above it. And let me see the 1 month. It's above the 200. Oh, it just made it. It's above it. It looks like it's in an uptrend lately. Even though my charts show different on a different time frame for weekly, monthly, and the quarterly and the semi-annually. Yeah, so it looks like it's back on an uptrend. And if I was to draw a line, let's do that. Actually, let this more flat here. So let's do that. So we're looking at what, $33? So from 33 to 34.50. That's not a big range at all. So BSBK, as you can see, TRST, it's on an uptrend. It's good for a short-term move for a swing trade, but I'd stay away from it. You're not gonna get much from it. What, $1.50 at most, and it needs to break new highs. So out of the 150, I say you get close to $1 back, and that's what you want to aim for, a little less than what you expect. So yeah, it's just horrible. So the 1 year, yeah, it looks pretty flat. So what do we have here? So we have good growth potential. We have neutral, stable operations. The returns, same return as the market. It's not outperforming or underperforming. So that looks neutral. Overvalued stock, meaning it's overpriced, even though it's at $10.54. Investor sentiment is calm, it's neutral. So this looks like a neutral stock. So this is good, neutral, 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 and then bad. So again, bad stock. So there you have it, bad stock. Next up, we have TRST to put in that. TRST. Let's do that. And then, so we have two stocks left. We have FUSB. Let's look at the TRST. Since I was delayed from the last stock. So, oh, you have pessimistic investors. Wow. So, people are negative on this stock. High growth potential, it says, but everybody's feeling pretty negative about it. That's not good. Underperforming the market. So, two negatives and one positive. I don't even count that. That's like, that's just me. So, you can look at it either way. If you guys want, but that's the majority vote, 2-1. So yeah, and even if this was tied, it would have to break down to the neutral zone. I just like to have a majority look on things, a majority vote automatically. So that we have it. TRST, not that good. So let's look at FUSB. Wow, really small market cap. That really stands out. 52-week high only at 1250. That I don't even have to look at this. I don't even have to look at this or this. Just this alone, that's horrible. That's just too cheap for me. I just 52-week low around $7. 52-week high $12. So we're looking at like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 and change, $5. It's horrible. Volume is horrible. Nobody's buying the stock or selling it. Horrible. Stay away from it. Horrible. Stock is horrible. You might look at the chart, but again, these numbers are extremely important. This is why it's always good to look at these numbers because they change daily, guys. They change daily. This 52-week high might change. 52-week low might change. These are numbers that change daily. This is why when you do a technical analysis, this is not a number that stays the same. This changes daily, guys. Even as I speak right now, even after hours. So again, the PE ratio and the fundamental analysis, again, that's a little different. That usually stays the same because that deals more with long term, and it does a deeper dive into how they manage their money, the company. When you do trading, and well, see, there's a difference between investing and trading. When you're investing, it's more in the long term. When you're trading, it's short term, or you're doing it every few weeks or even every day, and you're selling the stock based on the price and all that good stuff. But again, when you're trading, you just want to take a look at this because these numbers are always changing, like I said. So horrible stock. I don't even have to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. It's on a downtrend. It's looking flat. This stock will really have to move. I mean, like literally, this will have to take like a U-turn for it to even look alive or even remotely interesting at that. So it's below the 200, even on a. I don't get it. It shows on for the year it's above it, but then in the 6 month period it said it's below it. Above then below. Then the 3 month it says it's below. The 1 month better be below. Okay. So that's the true. That's the else probably lag or wrong indicator. So it really is below it. So the 200 is at $11. So it needs to go up 50 cents. And again, it needs to hold that 50 cents at least a month. Because this flat period, and again, there's no interest in it. Yeah, this it has to at least hold above for like a month or something like that. But yeah, this stock is horrible. You don't want to mess with this. It's horrible. But I'm gonna show you in the website for stock card. Let's look at that. So we have FUSB. We have high growth potential. Then we have stable operations, calm sentiment, fairly priced, underperforming the market. So we have a tie, 1-1. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I still think the stock is horrible. Now, if you look at this chart, it goes up, then it goes flat, then it goes slightly up, goes down, but it's still overall right there in that uptrend. But this is what I'm trying to say. This uptrend is not even worth it. It's not worth your time. It has like no value because the market cap is so low. It's just awful. So stay away from it. Next up is CULL. I'm going to plug those numbers in, and this is the last stock that I have. So thank you guys for watching and being patient and putting up with this. There we go, CULL. So we have CULL. Plug these letters in. Whoops. CULL. Oh, wait, I have it here. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I don't like these little box looking waves on the. I don't like these actions, especially at all in a longer time frame. I don't like those box looking things. That it just shows that nobody's really buying it. When you see waves, that's a key actually. That's a little secret. When you see boxes like that moving and flat like that, just kind of like rectangular looking movement, you don't want that because that means there's hardly no buyers or sellers at all. There's no action in it. It's not active at all. PE, it says it's telling me it's overpriced. Crappy market cap. Again, the market cap plays a big factor, but again, even if it's a low market cap, again, it's really, I've been saying it again, I started earlier, it's hard to find a really good company that's solid with earnings and a lot of their money management skills for a small cap company to be pretty decent in the stock market. It's hard. It's extremely hard to find good companies that are like that. And this is why I do these videos. So CULL, awful. The market cap is not in its favor. It's overvalued. 52-week high. It has potential. So that's a good range. So we're looking at around $33 range. And it's close to its low. Now again, the volume is awful. The turnover rate is probably awful too. It has no movement. And I'm gonna look at it again here. CUL, yeah, so it dropped after July. Wow, look at that. Look at that drop. That's a really big drop. So it went from $33 and this was mid-July. I went from 30, let's say 34. I went from $34 all the way to like 11.50. Wow, that's a lot of selling for July. So I could understand why uh, it stopped. And they were paying a dividend. This was in 2021, so